Yeah, hi friends, Doc South here, and I was just going to show you something that's been in my life since I was a kid, a very young kid. In fact, may have even been, may have even been where I was at, oddly enough, created. Yeah, where I was spawned, shall we say? Here, I'll show you if I can get them. You see that bed over there? See it? Okay, yeah, that bed. That was my parents' bed when I was a kid. And I think they had that. I think they got that when when my father and mom got married, um, and then he got out of the service with the war being over. I believe that is where that would have been the bed they slept in. And so, gosh, unless they were really frisky one night, that's the bed I was probably created in. Gosh, dadgum, that's kind of I don't know. I just got to touch it a minute. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, yeah. I used to like that bed. Yeah, once I was three or so, usually on a Sunday morning especially, they'd be in there, cuddled up a bit, and I'd come marching in, kick open the door. Hey, I'd holler or something, and I'd run and jump up onto the bed and get right in between them. No, they had their pajamas on and stuff, of course, but I can still, I swear I can still, I can just feel that. They'd all cuddle up with me and stuff. Gee, they were good folks. Long since gone now, I guess. I believe they died a good 20, maybe 30 years, well, 20, 30 years ago, something like that now. Certainly somewhere in between that, I think. And let's see. Believe mom went first. She died from Alzheimer's. Very bad way to go. You don't want to wish Alzheimer's on your worst enemy. I'm telling you. And my father, trying to remember what got him. Cancer. I believe cancer got him. Forget what part of his body, and but he loved all of us right up to the end. Josh, what a great guy. Fighter pilot, World War II. Mom, I think, worked near the where the fighter planes were stored or serviced, and she'd I guess one way or another, she must have been looking out the window or something, and my father saw her. And that was it. Mom was absolutely one of the most gorgeous women you'd ever want to see. Um, I can't, I don't know, I don't think I have pictures of them here right handy, but one day I'll have to do that for you. But they were swell folks, very loving, stern when they had to be, and fun when they felt like being having some fun too. They're good folks. I can't complain one iota over how life with them was. Good people. But I imagine yeah, your folks too, right? You know what happened? You figure yeah, my father went through and mom went through World War II, and I think I noticed that a lot of the mothers and fathers had numerous kids once the war was over, and they all came when many came marching home. Some did not, of course, but many did. And I think the first thing they did was just about instantaneously get married. There were so many people in my kindergarten class, so many that they had to do split shifts. They had to have a morning crew and a night crew or an afternoon crew for all the kids. And that was just a small little country town. In the bigger cities, it was amazing how many 3 and 4 year olds were uh, around 1949, 1950, were just climbing into the school. Schools basically had to run on half day. There'd be a morning class, and then another class would come in for the afternoon. Yeah, it was like that. But our parents really, I think, well, most of them most likely probably had to go through war. Some an awful war, World War II. Luckily, we won and beat the enemy soundly, and eventually turned them into friends. But for the most part, right? Yeah. Uh, for the most part, but the the folks were just so glad to be out of the foxholes, out of the fighter planes, out of the bilge of their of the ship they were working on or what have you, and living under the possibility of they could be blown to bits by a bomb or something. They or shot down. They 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 lived with that, thinking, boy, if I get out of here, find me a woman, get me some kids, find a nice job, and just hang on to it till there's grandchildren and hang on to them even some more. That's exactly, you could just tell that's how they wanted it to be, and they were good at it. When they got home, they decided what was maybe the good life was not war, but was hanging with the kids and the wife and the dog and the car and that relatively pleasant job at the jewelry store or the at the plant, wherever. You get right down to it. They were good people, and I think when it was all said and done, they knew just what they wanted. Ah, there's a girl over there. And I remember thinking that even when I was little, just kind of, as my father had shown me pictures of the airplanes and other. There was one kid's father always liked to gather on a Saturday and pull little splinters of shrapnel out of his arms and his. We if he had some on his back, he showed us how to yank them out of his back. And he had kids. In fact, he had a lot of kids. And but you get the idea. They knew what good was after that darn war. Anyway, I thought I'd say. I don't think we're near Father's Day, Mother's Day. No, I don't think so. Not this time of day. Might be Veterans Day. Might be fairly close. Do you mind? Let me just. I got a calendar up here. Or, gee, what, I wonder. This is 2024, isn't it? Yeah. Let me just look real quick. So I'm wondering why all of a sudden this is hitting me. So I think. I see Election Day, Veterans Day. Veterans Day, November 11th, 11/11. Well, nope, that's come and gone, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we're into December now, but yeah, that must have started the process for my old brain to get that figured out. Doggone. Well, anyway, God bless, friends, and you get a chance, say a prayer for those soldiers of ours, and also the first responders, rescue, firemen, police, the whole schmeal. Okay. Oh heck, throw one in for the school bus driver, the mailman. Oh, let's just throw a word of kindness out to everyone. What do you say? Gotcha. Okay. Oh, wow, my nose itches. I doubt I'm coming into money. I think my nose just itches. But anyway, I'll see you later. God bless. Bye now.